Hey, what's up guys? Cartoonz here and welcome to another video. I was invited by GCD TV to play in their All-Star 1v1 Mage tournament and I really had a lot of fun with it, so I thought I'd post up a couple clips for you. This is the first time that I've really seen my gameplay commentated on by somebody else, and I thought that was really cool, so I hope you enjoy.
Stat priorities, but I mean, realistically, they have the same gear available to them. So, it's going to be a fight to the death, man. A fight to the death between these two mages. I feel like what the mages is probably one of the most hyped up event out of all of the 1v1 events because of just like the dueling capabilities that they have. I mean, like, there's always like a mage. There's always like quite a few mages out front of like a major city dueling, like at any given time. I feel same with rogues and whatnot, but I don't know. Do you think Frost has an advantage here in a 1v1?
Honestly, I'm really excited to see this. I mean, Frost has the deep freeze, which I guess isn't that great in a mage v mage given the blink. So
Right.
things like Dragon's Breath and the overall damage from fire might be really exciting to see. So I guess we'll get on into this and have a look. There's also a lot of big mage names, which I think should increase the hype of this.
The trinket right away on that polymorph, and he locks Hogman out as well. Hogman might be in a little bit of trouble here. Icy Veins coming out from Arsene. He's also going to trinket out of that silence, and both these mages are taking a bit of pressure, dipping down to like 50-60% health here right away. It looks like Hogman is going to pull back for now. But both these guys holding on to their block for now. He's going to blink in aggressively. He's going to get frost shot. However, Arsene has the setup, it would seem here. Can he make something happen with it? He's trying to juke the CS. He actually does juke the CS of Arsene, and Hogman might be in a lot of bit of trouble, or is this going to be at least his block? There's the first block.
I really feel like this reset strategy is benefiting Arsene because all the fire mage dots just mean that Arsene's taking low damage, but Hogman is, oh wow, without burst from the frost mage.
Yeah, the Ice Nova Deep Freeze is going to force the block out from Arsene, but Arsene looks like he wants to end it.
He snapped there, and he's really running in. But he can't stop the drink because he has no pet.
He can't stop the drink. He has no pet, indeed, and Hogman's going to bring back up to 60% health here. Hypothermia is going to be off of Hogman very, very shortly, though. I feel like Arsene needs to be careful.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Hogman, he's still on hypothermia for just a few more seconds. And down Arsene goes.
Hogman really played the end of that duel really well. He got a few sips of the drink because he pet-novered him out of Lost. And given Arsene has no pet, he couldn't stop it. And then at the very, very end of the game, he blinks the Dragon's Breath, which he would have surely died in.
Yeah, that blink on the Dragon's Breath was like a big deal in that matchup.
That probably just changed the outcome.
Alright, we do game number 2 here. I wonder if we're going to see 2 ice blocks come out of these mages. I feel like Arsene, he probably should have pulled back like with that opportunity and maybe healed up a little bit. And like kind of reset, or at least wait for the second hypothermia, right? But he actually chose to move in, telling me that Arsene's playstyle might be like kind of aggressive.
I also felt like when he uses his ice block in the mage v mage duel, he should try benefit from the regen in the block, assuming that he's running the glyph. And the fact that he came out instantly to try to stop Hogman getting his drink did make a huge difference. So we see the deep, which forces the blink. And then Cartoonz actually blinks away from Arsene's blink to make sure he can't get Dragon's Breath. That's really important.
He actually held on to it this time around, though. So he does land it and gets the frost shot out of it. And it looks like Arsene is actually the one who's getting ahead here as Hogman dips down to 50% health here. Arsene actually just trying to move in on him. Going to catch an Ice Nova, dipping him down as well. Both these mages getting really, really low. They're both holding on to their blocks, though. They don't want to give it up first.
The first one to block.
Hogman at 18% health here is just going to choose the Blazing Speed away, but he's got those dots on him, man. He's got to be careful. He's looking to get an eat off. He wasn't able to get it up his health in too much, so he's gonna have the first block of the game, and Arsene's gonna hang out. He's gonna hang out in his face. Here we go, Dragon's Breath.
It was really important that there was no dots there, so he got the full invest. He now gets another opener with that Dragon's Breath into Frostra. Huge damage coming off from the Fire Mage. He snaps for another Dragon's Breath.
I think it's a good deal. Like, he's still in hypothermia. Cartoonz is in a lot of trouble here.
Exactly.
And he could be entered here, but the double Ice Nova onto Arsene is going to keep him defensive as well and keep him in place as Hogman runs away. Those dots are still on him, though, at 11% health here. Hogman's got to be careful, dipping down to 8% health, 5% health. Hypothermia is now off cooldown, and he gets the next ice block.
But Arsene only has one more ice block. He doesn't have his Cold Snap heal available either. If he gets the DB out of this block, then it's going to be the same as last year. It's a question of whether he can get that DB and get the burst going.
That's the question, man. All right, both mages coming out of it. No blocks remaining. Hogman with a whole bunch of dots on him, but Arson at 14% health here, taking damage from the pet as well. So I mean, like, both passive damage from both these players. Arson knows he's got to be the aggressor. He's got to make something happen. With Deep Freeze goes out on Arson, and Cartoonz taking the series.
Cartoonz is too fast. He's every single time Arson goes for a big play, trying to get in his face, get in with the Dragon's Breath. Cartoonz is just too fast. He's always getting away with his blink and blazing speed, and then he's just rooting him with the Frost Mage, so there's the Ice Novas.
And now I'm going to fast forward to the last game of the Grand Finals, and even though I ended up losing and getting second place to a very high rated player, I felt like this last game was very close. So, hope you enjoy.
Own there. It could be a big deal. Still running that Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier seems to be working out for him. It actually did get purged off, though, or I'm sorry, spell stolen by Hogman. And Ice Nova landing over out.
Using a lot of mana for that, though. He's almost unable to spell steal.
Yeah, the spell steal on that.
He's done too well out of his opening trade either.
Wait, what? Jamili's actually invisible. He got Nova'd out by Hogman, but
yeah,
Hogman's playing like kind of conservatively here in this game.
Yeah, it seems to be working out for him though. Like, he was able to negate the damage that Jamili did on that opening thing with a small ether. The Veins comes out from Jamili now. He's looking to get a lot of blast down. While the Ice Nova comes out. Trinket on the Deep Freeze from Cartoonz, but the damage is already done. And Jamili's got the pillar now as well, so he can LOS the damage. Oh, he's actually playing Ring of Frost now.
Interesting. He's going to ring up Jamili, but both these guys getting kind of low. Hogman, he has those images on him. He's got to be careful. Maybe this might be the first block of the game to him. 13% health here. If there's an Ice Nova available for Jamili, he could just end him right here. He's got to be so very careful. Jamili's going to come back into his line of sight, and as soon as he peeks, you see that? As soon as he peeks, Cartoonz is going to trade it up. It's like, nope.
I'm really surprised that Cartoonz hasn't considered going over to these mirror images. They've been really helping Jamili. On these pillar fights, he's just able to constantly keep slows on him and he just cannot be hit.
Yeah,
There's a good pet Nova from Cartoonz, so surely that will force Jamili's Ice Block. He's so greedy.
Oh my gosh, the greed, bro. That's kind of evened up here at this point. I mean, both these guys are going to have their orb coming up. Both blocks are down. I don't know.
Cartoonz. The first aid's topping off Cartoonz as well.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. Moving forward into this game, you know, Cartoonz is doing a great job. He's going often, but those spell seals are getting him those ice barriers off Jamili. But here we go. The setup on the Cartoonz. It didn't seem like he was able to blink out of.
He couldn't break that Deep Freeze.
Yeah, he took a whole bunch of damage because of it.
His blink was on. Maybe he didn't want to blink into the open and tank more damage from Jamili then.
Ooh, Jamili actually getting aggressive, preventing Cartoonz from eating here. Popping that orb as well. Hogman using the Ice Novas, trying to get him off of himself. This is going to be the second block for Cartoonz. He's actually pumping a lot of damage out, forcing Jamili to be relatively defensive right here. Deep Freeze out on the Hogman. He's going to blink it, though. Jamili's the one who's on the back foot out of nowhere. And both these mages are so close to dying. Is this going to be the second block?
Super unlucky, though. The first aid from Jamili actually getting interrupted by a pet bolt that was already in the air. So now he doesn't have his... if he can't drop combat here because of the pet, then he can't get his HP back. And that's the first aid from Cartoonz.
Look at him! Oh, an Ice Nova out in the Hogman! He spell stole the barrier, though! Oh my gosh!
The block from Jamili. He's actually
the spell steal, dude, forced the block out of Jamili! That's so freaking close! And Hogman's looking to get a drink here. Is he gonna get the food off?
If he can get a good drink here, then...
Oh, he gets Nova. He gets Nova.
Surely he's gonna have to block. And Jamili's actually drinking to full her. He gets pet Nova as well, but he didn't
micromanage your pet Cartoonz. Get him out of combat. He's gonna be full. Oh, he did. He did. All right, so
he did stop it, and he's getting a lot of
Deep Freeze.
Right, but he's gonna have to block surely.
You're so greedy.
To avoid the deep.
Oh, he just dies. That was a close game, though.
Like if he blocked there, he had still a reasonable shot in this game. He must have had his Ice Novas back up, and Jamili was still only 50%.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, both these mages being incredibly greedy throughout the entire duel, and eventually it costs one of them.
All right, that still was really those good games coming out from Cartoonz and Jamili. I enjoyed that immensely.
I'm living my dreams from the top of the seas. It's been a long time coming, but the product is here. Cartoonz, only villain in the room, and you know we bring the bounce like we're chilling on the moon. Take out Titan mobs, fighting odds, lighting dark hallways to the day that I'm free. We rep the D, and I see shorty looking at me, but I got a bum B to the day that I'm paid. I'm talking grade A, full scholarship. Come and get a part of this. Southern boys.